What's going on, guys? It is Lone Courier here, and I'm here to talk to you guys today about Infinite Warfare. Now, trailer came out yesterday, and there's been a whole bunch of shit that is talked about, as well as in the trailer. There was a live stream as well for it. If you didn't watch it, I will link the footage down below in the description if you want to go and check it out. There is quite a lot of stuff that you probably would have missed that's in the live stream that you probably want to catch up on, especially with the campaign, if you're into campaign, because I know a lot of people aren't. I'm not going to delve into multiplayer or anything because there is no information about multiplayer, but I want to talk about the campaign because I started off playing Call of Duty as a campaign fanboy, still love them at heart. So yeah, campaign in Infinite Warfare. Obviously, you've got your two factions that are going against each other. There is the SDF, and there is obviously the team that you're fighting for. I can't remember the exact name of them. I think it is Sato or something like that. I am not too sure. They didn't fucking say the name, which really does piss me off. And there's about 5 other factions that have been announced that I don't know who is the good guys in this technically. But basically, it's set kind of off into the future where the Earth is running low on resources, so in order to find more, they've sort of cast out into space, trying to look for more. Obviously, other planets in the solar system do have these resources that we use, that we need. Obviously, we go out looking for them, and we start harvesting them. And basically, the Settlement Defense Front, the SDF, come along, and they're like, fuck yous, we're going to be taking your shit. So basically, it kickstarts this war between the SDF and the other side. I still can't remember their name, but basically that talks about the story. You know, there's not much to talk about right now because they're not going to tell us much, obviously, since it is just a live stream, like, after the game was announced. So there isn't much to know other than that, which, I'm going to be honest right now, the amount of kids that complain about these futuristic CODs, especially this one, actually does have a realistic setting. Let's be honest here. I mean, it doesn't even take a genius to realise that a lot of the shit that we use on Earth is like minerals and, like, you know, rare earth materials, stuff like that, you know, like oil, fucking, another one of them was like coal, stuff like that. It won't last forever, you know. We're basically gonna have to do that at some point, maybe go out into the solar system looking for more minerals and more materials to harvest. It's what the story for Dead Space was. If you're into the game Dead Space, I did do a playthrough on that. I may do another one, to be honest. But yeah, it is quite a realistic setting, and I'm going to be honest here. I mean, obviously, whenever there comes along something like that, there is obviously going to be militarization of said things. You know, there's obviously going to be people defending it, stuff like that, and then people wanting to attack, you know, because they want the shit for themselves. It is quite realistic, this setting. I mean, right now, it's not realistic, but maybe in 50 years, maybe, could possibly be true. I'm just saying, it is a bit far-fetched at this moment in time, but it is quite a realistic story. So, you know, before you get your knickers in a twist and you're sitting there like, oh, this game looks awful, such a bad story, it's kind of realistic, let's be honest here. I mean, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't seem like the best story ever, but from what I've seen in that live stream, it does seem pretty good, you know. The actors seem good, we've got a pretty good cast, the acting seems good, you know, there seems like a bit of a real bond between the characters. There's a scene where you get to see the raw live footage of the game, you know, when it's just the two actors standing there in the motion capture suits. That is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I really like stuff like that because, you know, I really do respect games development at heart, and it's just awesome, you know. Campaign seems pretty good though. I mean, at first I actually made a video about this, but I didn't make a video. I recorded, you know, the sound file and whatnot for my video, and I was just fucking rambling on about how bad this game looks because the trailer's not very good. I'm gonna be honest here. It's okay, but it doesn't capture your interest very well. It doesn't hold your attention like the Black Ops 3 or the Advanced Warfare trailers do. You know, like, you look at Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, it's all fast-paced, there's a lot of action going on, but in this one, not as much, and it's just not very interesting. But if you watch the live stream, it does explain a lot of things, and I don't know, it may slightly tilt your opinion on it. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like some kind of Activision like fanboy or anything here, because you know I'm not, but I still love Call of Duty, so I am pretty excited for this. Story seems pretty good, honestly. I am really going to enjoy playing this story, because I sort of like sci-fi stuff like that. And yeah, so there's some other things announced. I want to talk about the zombies mode right now, just to sort of lengthen this video out a little bit, because I I usually upload long videos and you probably want to see my usual length video. So, Zombies has been announced will be in Infinite Warfare. Yeah, I'm not keen on this. I am not keen on this at all. You know why? Because that's three companies. Three companies in the last 3 years are doing Zombies. You know, you've had Infinity Ward right now, Sledgehammer and Treyarch. Now, Sledgehammer and Treyarch, I like those two Zombies modes. Exo Zombies, as much as everybody likes to just trash on it and say how bad it was, I really did enjoy it. It was a fresh, new take on Zombies. It was very interesting, and to be honest, for a year, it was pretty good. Just like Advanced Warfare, it wasn't everybody's favourite Call of Duty game, but to put up with that game for a year instead of another Call of Duty Ghosts, that was definitely a good game. And, you know, I did actually enjoy the Exo Zombies, even though it felt like it was tacked on at the end. But this, I don't like the way Infinity Ward are just going to come in on the Zombies parade and be like, yeah, we're doing Zombies as well. Because 3 years worth of Zombies, you're going to get tired of Zombies at some point, no matter how awesome it is. And another thing as well is just Infinity Ward started Extinction, and I thought Extinction was going to be their thing because they set up a big story, they set up a background, they set up some lore. It was quite interesting. No matter how bad Ghost was, Extinction wasn't too bad. It wasn't that bad, you know. I bought all the DLC packs, therefore I played all of the Extinction maps. They were pretty good. I enjoyed them, you know, especially the first map. I think it was Nightfall, I can't really remember. It's not exactly a game mode that I play all the time. But that first map you got with Extinction, with the base game, that was so good. You know, when you arm the nuke at the end and you're running back to the helicopter, it was so tense. I really did enjoy that. You know, it felt really, like, structured as well. That's something I quite like. I'm not too big a fan of big Easter eggs where, you know, it's really hard to figure out what you're doing next, you know. Origins did do a pretty good job of explaining it. So did Shadows of Evil, but you know, the Zetsubo no Shima Easter egg, it doesn't feel as good. But in Extinction, it was kind of just like a mission, you know, you had your objective, it was made explicitly clear to you. I like that. I prefer when the game mode tells you what you're doing. I like that. Honestly, Extinction wasn't that bad, and they left it off with a cliffhanger, and it could have tied into this game perfectly, because at the end of Extinction, they go up into space. And this game's going to be set in space to some extent. It just makes no sense that they're not continuing on Extinction for this game. You could say it's because it wasn't a popular enough game mode, fair enough, but come on, it was a lot better than having Zombies 3 years running. And another thing is, a lot of people are going to be like, how dare you talk shit about Zombies? I love Zombies. I was a massive fan of Zombies in World at War, but nowadays I don't want 3 years worth of Zombies content. Exo Zombies is good. I do hope it returns for Sledgehammer's next game, but Infinity Ward, I don't want them to do Zombies. I like variety, you know, because Treyarch Zombies is the one all the people look forward to. You know, we had Extinction, people could put up with that for a year, and then when it came to Exo Zombies, people are like, okay, this is a bit better than Extinction, but still it's not the best. We're going to wait for Treyarch Zombies. I don't mind waiting. And then once we waited for Treyarch Zombies, it was worth it. Shadows of Evil wasn't the best map, but Treyarch Zombies has been solid so far. And plus the fact that we are getting mod tools for Black Ops 3, which basically means you can create custom Zombies maps for Black Ops 3 with the Black Ops 3 zombie mechanics. That is awesome. So I just honestly wish that Infinity Ward stuck to Extinction, because it's a lot better of a game mode than they're offering Zombies. We haven't seen anything yet. We've seen one image and it seems a bit too cartoonish for me. It could just be a loading screen image, or it could just be some random thing that's really got nothing to do with Zombies, but I hope that they don't make it cartoony or anything like that. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys can understand my little rant about Zombies there, because I am a massive Zombies fan and I just don't want to see it 3 years in a row. You know, I get tired of Zombies at some point, especially nowadays in this market. Zombies is just spammed out the fucking asshole at everybody. You know, you've got The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, you've got all these Zombies movies, then you've got all these zombie games. You know, I don't know, it just, Zombies gets a bit boring after a while. I hate to say that. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. It's been the Lone Courier, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you've got an opinion on the campaign or the Zombies side of Infinite Warfare, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, it's been the Lone Courier. See you guys in the next one. Peace.